Hello everyone, hello. Welcome to my channel, Pre-Shew Con channel. So I was debating between Shew Pre-Con and Pre-Shew Con for longest time and thinking which name sounds better, but actually whenever whenever I say it, it just comes out as Pre-Shew Con because pre always comes first before any words. So it just happened that now I'm going to change the name to Pre-Shew Con and it just worked. It just worked. So yeah, we're just debating, but I think pre-shootcon's better. You guys can comment below. What do you think's better, shoe pre-con or pre-shootcon? At the end of the day, I like pre-shootcon just because it comes out. It's just natural for me to say. So we are in the pre-shootcon channel. So for all you guys don't know, this channel is about pre-construction projects in the GTA market, right? Here I'm going to give you updates on what's happening in the pre-construction world. What developments you expect to see in the future? What's selling now? Anything about pre-construction, I'm the guy that is going to tell you in this channel. So if you guys like these videos, subscribe, like it, and click the notification bell so that if you're interested in pre-construction projects, the next video might just be the one that you want to buy. Now let's get started. So today I had a very interesting meeting with Hunter Milborne and Mariana. So for those of you who don't know who Hunter Milborne is, Hunter Milborne, he's like I guess you could say the godfather of pre-construction. On Google, you would see him as the dean of condos. He's been here in GTA market for decades and decades and decades, even longer than my mom. I mean, my mom's like over 60 years old, and he's older than that, and he's still working and very active and telling us about these pre-construction condos. Like, damn, man, if I was 80 years old or 70 years old or whatever it is, like talking about pre-construction, like, I mean, damn, I must really like work. But anyways, so yeah, I got the honor of having to have him present to us about what's coming in 2021. Um, he's the dean of condo, so it's really an honor for him to actually personally give us a Zoom presentation about what's coming. So that was really great. Um, so yeah, let's just get right into it. So a sneak peek into 2021. So what's what's Melbourne currently selling right now? So Melbourne Group is the marketing firm that is also a brokerage, and Hunter is the broker. I mean, I guess the boss of that company, and so they specialize in sales and marketing for developers. That's what they do, and they promote it using platinum agents like me. So that's kind of how the structure works, right? So that's why it's very important for Melbourne to actually talk to us because telling us what projects are coming out, then we relay it to you, right? Um, so in this video, we're going to talk about what's happening now, right? What's selling right now. So right now, he mentioned there was a few projects that are currently selling which are offering amazing incentives. So River in the Fifth. River in the Fifth is a big one. I really like this project location. It is right at River Street and Dundas. And they are offering some incentives that equal up to $45,000 in rebates or in somehow credit, like $45,000 worth of value in incentives. They didn't get into it too much. I don't exactly have all the specific details, but it's right at River Street and Dundas Street. It's one streetcar away from Eaton Center. You are right beside the DVP. You're right beside the Audi dealership. You're right beside and you are straight downtown. So it's a very good location. It's built by Broccolini. Broccolini is a very well-known developer. They have very good finishes. The last project I've seen them built was in Redpath and Eglinton, and those two projects look spectacular. I personally haven't been inside, but the exterior looks really nice. So if you guys want to think about that one, that's right at River and Dundas. Okay. So that one's currently selling. They also have the Stockyard Residences. That is in the Junction. Okay, I believe they have some units there left. I think they're about 80-90% sold, but I'm not too sure. They have some inventory there. Um, so if you guys know the Junction area, it's called the Stockyard. So check that out. That one's pretty good. They also have one in Stouffville. Okay, so for all you Markham people, Markham, Richmond Hill, Durham region, like this is a bit closer to you guys. Um, it is in Stouffville, right at Ninth Line and in Main Street. Yeah, Ninth Line and Main Street, just south of Main Street on Ninth Line. They have some inventory for Ninth and Main. It's built by Pemberton. Pemberton, fantastic builder, has been in GTA for over 50 years. Probably, it's definitely older than Hunter, and Hunter's been in the round for decades, like I said. So, Pemberton's a very, very, very well-known builder, Italian builder, and you just expect, uh, you don't expect like a cookie cutter building from Pemberton. It's not going to be your spectacular design, but it's going to be very functional. It's going to be very good finishes. Elevators are going to be amazing. Your airway is going to be good. Like it's a solid, solid, solid building. Like I would say, even on level of Tridel, you could definitely compare it. So that's what you get with Pemberton. So that's at Ninth and Main. Um, what else did they mention? They said that they have some more. I'm trying to remember what she said. It was just like 2 minutes ago too. But I guess we'll move on, right? We'll move on. There's definitely more projects that they have. But if you guys are interested on what's happening right now, there's those three projects. Okay, Ninth and Main, Stockyard Residences, and River in the Fifth. Those three, one's downtown, one's in the junction of downtown, and then one is in Stouffville. Very, very far. Um, Melbourne has also a lot of projects out of town. And I've talked a lot about Modo Condos. Modo Condos is a project that I highly, highly believe in. I think anybody who bought there is going to do well. There's a lot of people who already reserved their suites, and those guys are going to do fabulous. So thank you for those guys who reserved with me. You guys are actually going to do amazing on this project. I can't see it not doing well. So congratulations. I think you guys are going to kill it. So Modo Condos is sold by Melbourne. They have one Jarvis coming. One Jarvis is at Hamilton region. So in Hamilton region, the developer is Emblem. Okay, Emblem sold their first building last year called Artform Condos, and they did spectacular. They sold over 80 to 90%. They still have some units left there as well. That's at Huron, Ontario, and Dundas. Yep, that is also by Melbourne. Okay, so you see how big Melbourne is. They've got a lot of developers under their platform. So yeah. Anyways, they are coming out with Artform 2. So Artform 1 was not it was just the start of a whole master plan community that's coming to Cooksville. Okay, so Artform 2, we probably expect that in the late second quarter or even the early third quarter. One Jarvis is going to come out in maybe 2 to 3 weeks. So that's coming out very quick, right? That's in downtown Hamilton starting in the mid threes. So you're not going to see prices like this that easily, especially in downtown Hamilton. Like I'm not talking Bowmanville anymore, okay? Like, where's Bowmanville? Nobody knows, right? Hamilton. You better know Hamilton. Like, it's Hamilton, okay? So, yeah, okay? Mid threes for Hamilton. This is going to be a killer. Like, in terms of those price ranges, that in terms of affordability, everyone can afford that. Mid threes, a lot of people can afford that. It's really a good location and good pricing. Then we have Oscar Residences. I don't know where that is. If I Google that now, could probably find it. Let's see what we come up with. Oscar Residences in Toronto. Oh, yes, built by Lifetime Developments. So all this information that I'm giving you is definitely Googleable. This is all public knowledge. On Urban Toronto, you can find this stuff too. So anything you're actually interested in, you can do some research and go to Urban Toronto, and you can, I've even seen where they have the whole zoning plan on Google, and I would download the PDFs, and then I would know like what's their parking, this and that. Like it's pretty crazy actually. The amount of information you can find on Google is absolutely insane. But anyways, Oscar residences. This is going to be big. This one's at Bathurst and Dupont. I It's built by Lifetime. So Lifetime is a very, very, very big builder, very well known. They've done a bunch. Um, Actually, the condo that I know very well is 290 Adelaide. That's Bond Condos. That was built in like 2 years ago, and yeah, they have excellent finishes. So I really like Lifetime. So if you guys are interested to stay downtown and you want a very good quality condo, Lifetime is coming up with Oscar Residences. That is coming up in 2021. Sterling Junction. So Sterling Junction, that's another condo coming up in the Junction area, built by Marlin Springs and Greybook Realty. Both mid-sized builders. I wouldn't say they're as big as Lifetime or as big as Pemberton, but definitely mid-sized. They have a portfolio in Toronto, definitely built over over five condos, maybe even closer to 10. So it's not their first rodeo by any means. And last year they sold out a condo called Taylor Condos, which did very, very well. And Greybrook has, Greybrook is actually quite big. He's probably mid-sized to big, like he's definitely has an establishment portfolio in Toronto. So that's a cool condo to check out if you guys are interested in that one. It's at 158 Sterling Road. Okay. The next one we will go to. Oh, now we're on Q2 launches. So quarter two launches. Like I said, we had Artform Condos, right? And then the Crescent Bay. Um, I don't know what that is actually. 386 Symington Avenue. That's right at, I believe, Symington and Bloor. That's going to be a big one. Yeah, that one. They're really developing that Junction area. It seems like, and it feels like they're really developing the St. Clair area as well. Um, there's a project called 900 St. Clair Avenue West, which I kind of like. It's really in a good location, and I know they're going to come up with a second phase. Um, not by Milborne, but the Brad Marketing, another sales and marketing for pre-construction, and that's going to be a big. So like I can see where they're currently developing more now is really the Junction area, the Midtown St. Clair area. You're going to see a lot more high rises go towards that area. There was a project called Gallery Park, which a massive community. I think there's over 10 buildings that they're coming to that Junction, DuPont, Davenport area, and you're going to see more developments there, more and more. People seem to like that area. There is land to grow there, right? So the developers are moving from the downtown core of Yonge Street, Bay Street, because there's no more land there, right? So where do we go? We go east to Church, maybe to Jarvis, maybe to Parliament, Sherbourne, right? Like these streets, right? Or we go west, right? But if we go west, we're developed all the way until Bathurst at this point. So where do we go from there? We have to keep going more west. Ossington, DuPont, Lansdowne, Dufferin. These streets, you're going to see more and more developments in the future upcoming years. And then St. Clair, right? You can't really go on Young Street. There's some land. They still have some land there, but I believe St. Clair, they can't really develop east because of the Don Valley, so it's a bit harder to develop east. And when you think about St. Clair on the east side, it's really really luxury homes. So it's kind of hard to develop in a community which is so luxury, because then those people have a lot of power and have a lot of say. So it's really much more difficult to develop in that area. But if you were to go west, it's a bit, on St. Clair, you can definitely develop, but you can't really develop in the Forest Hill neighborhood either, unless it's a massive luxury building. So yeah, I do foresee St. Clair, Midtown, and the Junction area getting a lot more development coming in the future. I kind of rambled a lot, so we are here. Um, yeah, quarter two, quarter three. Yep. So there's a bit more, but honestly, I can't remember them very well. Oh, 2359 Danforth Avenue. Ooh, that's a good one. If you guys like the east side on Danforth, I believe she said that was on Danforth and Woodbine. I'm gonna take a look real quickly. So Google Map, yeah, Danforth and Woodbine. Yeah, so they're coming up with a condo there that's right on Danforth. So you're gonna be walking distance to the subway, and you're in Greektown. So that project, well, actually, maybe you're a bit further than Greektown, but that project, that's gonna do. If you like the East End, right, and you want to be by the subway, like I do like that location. I don't think it'll be very investor heavy. Investors tend to go to where there's more employment. And they want to figure out who their renters are going to be. So I don't think they'll like the tenant pool in this area as much. Although I'm not a believer in that. I kind of prefer these locations personally when I'm investing, because in these locations you can find a bit more affordable pricing, and I think your capital appreciation is going to be more. That's why I'm such a big bull on Bowmanville, because it's just so affordable. And people always ask me, like, what's the tenant pool going to be? Well, I mean, your tenant pool is not going to be like your tech guy or like your office worker, right? Or you're going to get a blue collar worker. But I mean, I have nothing against blue collar workers. I mean, I think they're great. Um, just talk to your tenants face to face, interview them, get a feel of who they are, and I'm okay to do that. I think to make money, it requires a bit of work. So, um, yeah, investing in moto condos, I think you'll make a lot of money. Um, and to interview your tenants to make 100K, I don't think it's that much work. So, yeah. So yeah, that is kind of what's coming up. I did get a comment from some of my friends who've seen this. They told me I gotta edit my videos, and I'm like, oh man, that is true. I need to edit my videos so that you guys can see what I'm seeing. Um, you know, to record screen share and then edit them, and really produce a better quality video for you guys. So I will do that. I promise I will do that. I will get into editing the video. It will be a better quality for you guys, and easier for you guys to follow along. That is very important for me, because all this information I'm relaying to you, because you guys are subscribing to my channel. You should get better quality, and just more information for you guys to access. That's what this channel is for. It's for me to produce some good quality information for my clients who have subscribed on YouTube. So I will do that for you guys, and thank you a lot for following along with me. My next video that I have, you see, like this video that I was planning to do over the weekend, right, which I didn't do because of the editing, um, is about a case study. So my next week, I'll be talking about a case study, or it might not be next week, might just be in a couple of days actually. But I'll be talking about a case study where, you know, where I discuss one of my clients who was in a dilemma about, should I buy now or should I wait, right? And I will discuss all those details next week's or next video. So if you guys liked if you guys like this video, please subscribe and click that notification bell. I'm going to produce more and more video guys for you guys, and comment on whatever you guys want to hear. Pre-construction to me is, it is a great, great, great investment. I think I love pre-construction. So if you guys have, any questions about it or any concerns, or is the price too high? Is the price too low? Like whatever it is, just give me a call. I'll give you my honest opinion, and we'll take it from there. So, anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and take care. Bye for now.